Ali Carter is making headlines again, her fiery exposés sparking outrage across celebrity circles. No one seems immune to her blunt revelations. Her latest target? The legendary Snoop Dogg. But this time, the chill icon isn't staying quiet. Snoop fired back, accusing Ali of spreading lies and tarnishing his reputation. Fans are now caught in the middle, questioning who to believe. Yet the burning mystery remains. Who is Ali Carter, and how has she become such a dominant force in pop culture? Ali Carter's story is anything but ordinary. It's a haunting journey through a labyrinth of betrayal, manipulation, and hardship. From the moment she was thrust into the clutches of influential industry players, her childhood was ripped away. Married at the tender age of 15, Ali recounts chilling experiences, like the time she claims she was sold to Russia. Her allegations go even further, implicating not only her family members, but also Child Protective Services, CPS, in what she describes as a deeply corrupt network. The image she paints is one of systemic abuse and unthinkable exploitation. The very thought of enduring such nightmares before even reaching adulthood is almost too much to fathom. It's little surprise that Ali is now laser-focused on shedding light on the shadows lurking in the industry. After enduring years of trauma, she decided to speak up, boldly and unapologetically. Ali began naming names, claiming ties to celebrities that no one would envy. Her accounts of dark and unsettling encounters have many wondering just how widespread the corruption is in Hollywood. One particular bombshell was her mention of an old conflict involving her friend and Akon, hinting that her story is far from isolated. Instead, it seems to be part of a much bigger, more twisted network. Ali's revelations have been as shocking as they are relentless. She's tearing through the glittering facade of the entertainment world, exposing cracks that no one wanted to see. Among her startling claims is the assertion that certain A-list figures, people you'd never suspect, were not only complicit, but deeply entangled in the sinister side of the industry. She's laid bare accounts of private encounters, some involving high-profile names, painting a disturbing picture of the lengths people will go to maintain their power. One chilling account involves her recollection of a well-known star's alleged threats against a close friend, underscoring the danger of standing up to such forces. Each revelation adds another layer to the complex dark web she's uncovering. Ali Carter isn't slowing down. In fact, her latest accusations are sending shockwaves through Hollywood. She recently spoke out about a secretive event she attended, claiming that it was filled with some of the industry's most elite and powerful individuals. According to Ali, what she witnessed that night was far from glamorous. It was chilling. She described shadowy deals and whispered threats that left her shaken, but even more determined to reveal the truth. And she didn't stop there. Ali named multiple high-profile figures she says were involved, each revelation more jaw-dropping than the last. The more she speaks out, the more it seems she's pulling back the curtain on an industry riddled with deeply hidden secrets. But Snoop Dogg's name being involved? That's where the story takes an unexpected turn. Ali insists she's been sounding the alarm about Snoop for years, only to be dismissed. She claims that she first exposed him 3 years ago, and now it seems there's more to the story. Right before Super Bowl 56, a bombshell lawsuit was filed against the iconic performer. According to the 33-page filing in a Los Angeles federal court, a woman, identified only as a backup dancer, accused Snoop of shocking misconduct. The suit alleges that, back in 2013, he cornered her in a bathroom and assaulted her. The details are disturbing. The woman claims she was battered and coerced into performing acts against her will. This lawsuit brought to light a darker side of one of rap's most well-known figures, adding even more fuel to the fire that Ali claims she has been warning about all along. As the allegations gained traction, the public began to question the narratives they once believed. Snoop Dogg, known for his laid-back demeanor and larger-than-life persona, was now under a glaring spotlight. The lawsuit revealed not only the alleged incident, but also a pattern of behavior that raised serious concerns. Ali, never one to shy away from controversy, doubled down on her claims. She insisted that this was only the tip of the iceberg and that more unsettling truths would eventually surface. Her persistent warnings now seemed less like baseless accusations and more like a rallying cry for deeper accountability in an industry long shrouded in secrecy. The backlash against Snoop was swift, but so was his defense. He categorically denied the allegations, calling them a blatant attempt to tarnish his legacy. The stage was set for a bitter clash of narratives, one where public opinion and legal proceedings would determine whose story would ultimately prevail. The fallout from these accusations was immediate and widespread. Fans, once steadfast in their support, found themselves torn. On one hand, Snoop Dogg had been a cultural icon for decades, a symbol of West Coast hip-hop's laid-back cool. On the other hand, the seriousness of the allegations left many questioning how well they truly knew the artists they admired. Media outlets quickly picked up the story, and social media buzzed with heated debates. Some rallied behind Snoop, insisting the allegations were unfounded, while others expressed disappointment and anger, calling for more accountability in the entertainment world. It seemed as if everyone had an opinion, and the discussions often grew tense and divided. Ali Carter, for her part, continued to push her narrative. In interviews, she reiterated that she had tried to speak out long ago, but was silenced by a culture that refused to hear her. She claimed this moment vindicated her and proved that the industry's dark underbelly could no longer be ignored. The drama was far from over, and all eyes remained fixed on what would come next. When she chose not to comply, the lawsuit alleges Snoop Dogg refused to hire her for any future gigs. Though Snoop hasn't publicly responded to the claims or News Nation's request for comment, he stirred controversy with a cryptic Instagram post. Right after a behind-closed-doors meeting to address the accusations, he wrote, "Gold digger season is here. Keep your guards up and keep your circle small." While Snoop seemed to sidestep that legal challenge, Ali Carter's re-emerging allegations have stirred up a fresh wave of controversy. Fans find themselves divided. Some believe Ali's story and see her as a brave whistleblower, while others accuse her of chasing attention. The skepticism only intensified when several people close to her, her sister, her foster mom, and even her biological mother, came forward to dispute her claims. The debate rages on, leaving the public uncertain who or what to believe. Despite the growing tensions, Ali's claims show no sign of fading into obscurity. Each new revelation adds fuel to a fire that's engulfing the public's trust in their favorite stars. With so many contradicting accounts, the truth feels more elusive than ever, leaving fans grappling with a whirlwind of emotions. Some supporters rally behind Ali, seeing her as a courageous figure shedding light on long-hidden injustices. Others dismiss her as a fame seeker, especially as those closest to her refute her allegations. The clash of narratives only deepens the intrigue, making it impossible to look away. As the conversation swirls, one thing is certain. The entertainment world is under a microscope, and Ali's voice is right at the center of the storm. Whether the public embraces her story or rejects it outright, the drama surrounding her continues to ripple through every corner of the industry. The intensity surrounding Ali Carter's story reached a boiling point as the media frenzy exploded. Headlines debated her credibility, with some outlets portraying her as a truth-teller and others questioning her motives. The ongoing clash of perspectives only served to heighten the spectacle. Amidst the chaos, Ali maintained her stance. She insisted that her claims weren't for attention or fame, but to expose a culture of silence and complicity. Her critics, however, argued that her narrative was riddled with inconsistencies and that those closest to her, family members and former confidants, painted a vastly different picture. As the public remained divided, one undeniable fact emerged. Ali's story had opened a Pandora's box. Whether her allegations stood the test of scrutiny or unraveled under pressure, they forced a conversation that Hollywood could no longer ignore. The ripples she created were destined to shape the narrative for years to come. Despite the storm of criticism, Ali Carter refuses to back down. She stands by her story, now with an ally by her side. A close friend recently came forward to support her claims, recounting a personal encounter that gave new credibility to Ali's assertions. As if that wasn't enough, a resurfaced music video featuring Ali in a Diddy track has set social media ablaze. The footage offers undeniable proof that she once moved within the circles of these industry heavyweights. With every new revelation, the saga only grows more captivating and contentious. Ali's persistence in the face of mounting skepticism is nothing short of striking. Her friend's support has sparked fresh conversations, further entangling the narrative and bringing more eyes to her side of the story. To make matters even more dramatic, the old music video featuring her is now a viral sensation. Its reappearance doesn't just lend her claims added weight, it pushes the controversy into a new realm of public debate. People are starting to take notice, asking questions they never would have before. Each new piece of evidence fuels the fire, and Ali's campaign to expose the hidden truths of the industry grows bolder by the day. The resurfaced footage has created a storm of online chatter, throwing fuel onto an already smoldering controversy. Suddenly, more people are questioning the past narratives and paying closer attention to Ali's bold assertions. Her friend's corroboration, combined with this viral video, has prompted supporters to rally around her cause. For the skeptics, it sparked more heated debates. Either way, the saga continues to snowball, each revelation more dramatic than the last. As the story unfolds, it's clear that Ali Carter isn't fading quietly into the background. Instead, she's becoming a lightning rod for a much larger conversation about power, secrecy, and justice. What do you think? Is Ali Carter shedding light on Hollywood's deepest secrets, or is this a story too unbelievable to be true? Share your thoughts.